In many ways, an addict is like a person who buys a gift with the intention of giving it to someone they love. And they take that gift, and you know how you get those really nice bags at the mall with the store name on them, and the bags are so nice in themselves that if you're not going to present the gift in the bag, you would keep the bag for yourself. Now imagine this person has this gift in this really nice bag, and they set it on their back seat. But in this case, instead of setting it down gently, they just like toss it in their back seat, rough. And then imagine they like throw other things in their back seat on top of it. And then they drive to their destination where they're going to present this gift to the person, but they take the gift out and they throw it on the ground. They say, I'm not going to carry this gift in, I'm going to kick it to the door. And so they kick it on the cement and through the dirt, and they kick this gift, and it's falling apart. The contents are falling out of the bag, and they're just kicking all of it. And so by the time it reaches its destination, it's dirty, it's partially destroyed, it's completely impresentable. That's how a person is when they have an addiction and they would like to worship God, because we are the gift. We are the sacrificed. According to Romans 12:1, it says, present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, a sacred service with your power of reason. It says, present your bodies. You are the gift, the sacrifice. Back in ancient Israel, they would have to sacrifice animals or some produce of what they were making. They would have to cost them. They were giving a gift to God to show that, look, I've taken something that was worthwhile, that would cost me something, and I'm sacrificing it. I'm giving it to you. That's how they could show their love for God. Now imagine in your situation, you have this opportunity to show love for your Creator, but not with a dead animal, but with a living sacrifice, you presenting yourself alive, not dead, holy and acceptable. Is that bag that got kicked up to the door holy and acceptable? Well, of course not. And neither is you when you give in to smoking, drunkenness, addiction to pornography. Whatever the addiction is, it sullies the person. It soils the person. It makes them so they're no longer holy or clean or pure. And their sacrifice is now tainted at best. Of anything, that addiction is taking us away from our consecrated, focused, pure worship. Because the addiction puts us under compulsion, meaning it controls us. It controls our behavior. So how can we present ourselves a sacrifice, living holy, clean, acceptable to God, when really our behavior is under compulsion of something else? That's idolatry, because we're worshiping the addiction. So we're missing that opportunity to present that sacrifice. So you have to cut whatever the bad habit is, the smoking, the over drinking, the inappropriate entertainment, whatever that bad addiction is. It could be a person. It could be a toxic person in your life who pulls you away from your best self, away from God, away from health. Anything that's detrimental to your physical health or even your mental health. Notice it says, with your power of reason. Are you presenting yourself with your power of reason when you're high? Or when you're drunk? You don't have powers of reason. So this scripture is so key in recognizing you are the gift. You are the sacrifice, but not dead, living. And so our motivation is to present ourselves clean, holy, acceptable, so that we can properly show and demonstrate our love for our Creator. Here I am. Here's what I am presenting to you. We want to present a body that's well-fed, that's exercised and worked out, that's clean and acceptable, that's not in bad habits or an addiction, a spirit that's not troubled by the idolatry of following into the whims and the desires all the time of this bad habit, a mind that has its power of reason. We want to present ourselves that living, holy, clean, acceptable sacrifice to God. So we cannot accept addiction in our life any longer. If you're in a moment right now where there's an addiction, stop. After this video, say a prayer, make a decision to give up that addiction. And don't try to play weak to God, because he won't fall for it. The one that made you powerful because you're made in his image, he knows you have the power to cease the bad behavior and pick up healthy habits in their place. He knows you have the power because he made you that way. So make a decision now.